take a ride with me.
I'm Ben Thomas. The U.S. economy shrank 0.3% from January through March, slowed by a surge in imports ahead of President Trump's tariffs. It was the first drop in GDP in 3 years.
That's Biden. That's not Trump, because we came in on January. This is quarterly numbers.
Sagar Meghani has more.
President Trump's cabinet has been touting his first 100 days, while Democrats are pledging to undo his chaos. In the cabinet room,
congratulations on this truly historic first 100 days of your administration.
It's unparalleled. Never seen anything like it. Thank you.
Thank you for your extraordinary leadership.
While on the Capitol steps,
Donald Trump's first 100 days can be defined by one big F word: failure.
Top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer and House counterpart Hakeem Jeffries earlier.
Donald Trump and Republicans thought they could shock and awe us into submission.
Jeffries says in the face of tyranny, Americans stand up.
And we're just getting started.
And Democrats will lay out their own blueprint for America in the next 100 days, one that isn't about Donald Trump.
It's all about you.
Sagar Meghani, Washington.
The GDP number sent stocks plunging early, but there was a rebound to close the session. The S&P actually gained 0.1%, while the Dow rose 141 points, or 0.3. The Nasdaq finished lower, but just barely, less than 0.1%. A judge has released a Palestinian student activist who led protests against the war in Gaza at Columbia University. Mohsen Madawi was arrested by immigration officials during an interview about finalizing his U.S. citizenship. Ukraine says it's ready to sign an agreement that would give the U.S. access to its valuable rare minerals in hopes of ensuring continued American support in its war with Russia. And Pakistan says it has credible intelligence that India is planning an attack. This is AP News. The latest deadly storm, 3 dead in Pennsylvania, 500,000 without power. Hi, Panjwani has details.
In Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, the emergency services chief, Matthew Brown, says
5,600 calls to 911 were received between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. yesterday. 5,600. This is 5 times greater than the same hour without a storm. 9,300 calls were received for the entire day.
More than 495,000 customers were without power in Pennsylvania, and another 40,000 were in the dark in Ohio, according to PowerOutage.us. Neighboring states, including Michigan, New York, and West Virginia, also reported thousands of outages. 2 people died from electrocutions in Pennsylvania, and 1 died from a fallen tree.
This is a natural disaster, folks, for the level that we don't see very regularly. We must work together to recover.
I'm Haya Panjwani.
And I'm Ben Thomas, AP News. Thanks for listening.
PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Got Medicaid? Paradise Dental's got you covered. We've got you covered from the moment you walk in the door with some of Saipan's best smiles. Medicaid covers your fillings, your extractions, and your checkups with no out-of-pocket expense. And Medicaid covers all of your x-rays without any additional cost to you. So remember, if you've got Medicaid, you're covered. Don't wait for a toothache. Call Paradise Dental today. Come here often.
Hi, I'm Shauna Brenfleck, nurse practitioner and owner of Island Skin Solutions and Wellness Clinic. We are Saipan's only medical spa offering a wide range of services to meet your unique skincare goals. We offer exclusive medical grade skincare products that can only be purchased from a licensed medical professional. We also have the CNMI's only master esthetician who offers new patient consultations that include a mini facial tailored to your needs. Schedule your consultation today to get started on your skincare journey.
You can't handle the truth.
Attention Saipan, it's the May Day special at Paradise Dental. This is something that's never happened before. Free dental checkups for both new and existing patients. Get a full exam, free. Digital x-rays, free. Panoramic x-ray, free. 3D cone beam scan, free. Gum health check, free. Oral cancer screening, free. That's right, they're all free. No pain, no cost, just real care. Only at Paradise Dental, where it's our way of giving back during these tough times. But you have to hurry. This incredible offer expires this Friday, May 2nd at noon. Call 234-4040 to book your appointment now. That's 234-4040. Call Paradise Dental today and take advantage of this unbelievable offer before it runs out. is a beautiful day outside today, and it's going to be another great weekend ahead of us. Right now, it's 80 degrees outside, humidity at 79% up at the Saipan International Airport, and it's going to be a great one because the wind is going to keep you, hopefully it's all at your back. Gusts going to be up to 21 miles per hour today. And that's enough to keep my van upright, just barely, when I'm leaning around the corners. Anyway, Friday's going to be great, too. Mostly sunny skies, high near 88. It's going to be amazing. You know what else is happening today? Today is the official grand opening of Meow's Poke Deli over here, straddling the border between San Jose and Chalaquiza. It is awesome. I can't wait. I'm going down there for lunch today. We got a bunch of the free stuff out there yesterday. So today we got pay. We got pay today. All right, well, we got a lot going on. We have headlines. We got updates on what's happening with the folks over there with Fish and Wildlife. We've got two big places that are just not open anymore starting this morning. But what's really cool is that we've got folks from Marianas High School in studio, and they even brought their mascot to be in here with them. He's hiding in the back with the blue shirt, but that is indeed their mascot. It's official. Ed De La Cruz. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to hear you guys here and see you guys here. Man, we got stuff going on. You guys could come in here to talk about anything at all, but I know that today you guys are talking about like a certain event, something special, and all this other stuff. Well, first of all, let's introduce ourselves to everybody who's watching, the millions of people around the world who are watching you guys. Tell us who you are and what brings you here today.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hannah Lim.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jedrick Anachete.
Good morning. My name is Jian Chun.
Good morning. My name is Ed De La Cruz. I'm on here to endorse these kids.
I love it. All right, so you guys are here. I see you guys are wearing matching shirts, except for your mascot's wearing something else.
This was not the plan.
Dolphin 5K. All right, so what is the Dolphin 5K? Tell us all about it.
So basically, it's a continuation of a tradition we had from last year. Last year, we had a Dolphin 5.5K to celebrate MHS's 55-year anniversary, and the school really liked the turnout, so they wanted to continue it and kind of make it an annual tradition. So this year, it's called a Dolphin 5K Fun Run, and it's also going to be a color run similar to last year's.
A color run? That's awesome. So tell us, what's a color run?
So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's like a run with color powder. So we're gonna have like a bunch of volunteers throughout the race that are just gonna be throwing color powder at you. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That sounds awesome. All right, so now I hear you guys aren't just good runners, you're also kind of smart. So you got like the longest title of your group. Is it just the way when I'm looking at the flyer, it says Marianas High School, National Honor Society, and Run Club. Does that sound about right?
Yes, that's correct.
Like, holy cow. That is, so how are you guys running and listening to audiobooks? You know, how do you keep your grades up and your speed up?
You can answer that.
Wait, I'm sorry?
How do you keep your grades up and your speed up as well?
Personally?
Yeah.
Oh.
You run with books? And then in the race, you don't need the book, so you're faster in the race?
I hope you don't even read. Like, I don't read that much.
Really? Can you read, though?
Yeah, I can read.
Okay, all right. With success. You can read. No, it's all right. This is definitely, Ed's in the back laughing. This is totally the conversation with my kiddos, too. So this is awesome. So what got you guys into running?
So I joined running, I think, around last year. I joined cross country with my friends, and actually last year's president of Run Club, Pony Tang, kind of encouraged me to join, and I really enjoyed it. But out of the three, the closest one to a runner, I would say, is Jian right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm the president of Run Club, and I only started running in 8th grade. Then I only just did it for fun, but I realized that I was kind of good at it. So yeah.
Wow, that's great. So I remember Pony Tang, he can run. That guy was fast. And he cared about it. He would sprint to the finish, a lot of head-to-head races and all that stuff. Where's he now? What's he doing?
He's at UPenn, and actually he's been helping us a lot with this race. I would like call him at 1 a.m. asking about like where to get porta potties, and he was really nice to help us, so we really appreciate that.
That's outstanding. That's great. Well, it's nice to know that you got someone who still cares about it and wants to help you guys out with it. What's the cost? When is the race and everything like that?
So I can talk about when it is. Maybe you can talk about the cost.
Okay.
So it is this Saturday, May 3rd. The event's going to open at 5:30, and we're going to start any last-minute registrations and bid pickups at that time, along with the first 100 people to arrive at the event at 5:30 will receive a t-shirt, so no later and no before.
Get there early.
Yes, so it's nice to get these t-shirts. They turned out pretty well.
They look great.
Thank you. And then the registration will continue until 6. And then at 6, we're going to have Zumba with a group called Fitbeat. And they're going to kind of warm up the runners until 6:30. And that's when the race will officially begin.
Nice. I do my Zumba with a similar group. It's called Fat Beat. And it's a lot of fun. What do you got?
So as for registration, if you're ages 13 and up, it would cost $10, but that also comes with a raffle ticket.
Wow.
If you're free to enter the race if you're 12 and under, but that does not come with a raffle ticket. If you want to buy additional raffle tickets, that will cost $5. And as for payment methods, we'll be outside in the front gate in Marianas High School from 4 to 6 every day up until the race. So you can catch us there to pick up your bibs and submit your payments and also get your raffle tickets.
Wow, 12 and under doesn't cost anything?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
That's awesome. So this is a real family-friendly event.
Yeah, we really hope that everyone in the community can join us this Saturday.
That's outstanding. And so now you were saying that you're not just the president, but you're big. Are you into cross country also? Yes. And do you prefer cross country events, or do you like road running better?
Honestly, I would prefer events something like this because it's more fun and we get raffles and t-shirts.
That's great. Well, so like you said, it's 13 and up. It's $10. That includes your registration and your raffle ticket. And if you were paid early, the first 100 paid runners who arrive are going to get their shirt. It's not based on when you sign up. It's based on when you show up and you're already paid, right?
Yes.
So get there early. It's the early bird gets the worm. Bless you. Early bird gets the worm on this one. So you're able to get there and enjoy it. And you've also got some prizes based on what grades people are in, right?
Yes, we have medals in 3 different categories. So it's going to be top 3 male and female for the categories. So MHS freshmen and sophomores, and then MHS junior and seniors, and then overall.
Wow. I wonder. So do you think you're going to get a lot of kids from the school come out for it?
Yes, hopefully. Actually,
we really hope so.
Yeah, we have a few right now. A big chunk of them are from Marianas High School.
Nice. Now, you guys in the running community, you got to know folks from the other schools too. Do you think they're going to be coming out there also?
We reached out to a lot of them, and we received some replies, and so we're really hoping that they can come join us for the event. But the event is mainly celebrating MHS students. So there's also a lot of incentives for that, like the class with the most participants joining the run might get a pizza party, or will get a pizza party, and also class points is awarded for MHS students who attend.
That's great. So it really is a great themed run for you. How about your principal, your vice principals? Are they going to be coming out for you?
Yes.
They better. They better. They want to support those Dolphins. 20 class points per MHS student and 1,000 class points for the most participants. Now, I saw Harry Potter. I haven't read them, so we're on the same page. But I definitely heard Gryffindor and Slytherin and Hufflepuff get some points. Yeah, sorry, Ravenclaw. I never really heard you guys get any points. So what happens with these class points?
So at the end of the year, Stuco tally up these points, and the class with the most points win for that year. It is tradition that seniors get the most points, so we're really hoping that a lot of seniors join this event and we get a lot of points from it. It's actually something we did last year as well, but in addition to that, like Jedrick mentioned, we're gonna have a pizza party sponsored by the PTSA for the winning class, which is really exciting.
It's PTSA. The Pizza TSA is exactly what we're looking for right here. So the raffles, there's going to be a lot of prizes, including water park passes, gym memberships, cafe gift cards, and more. And the winners are going to be done right there at the race. You don't have to wait to find out later. At 7:45, they're going to have all that stuff out. But you have to be present to win. Yes. If you leave, it's one of those re-raffle, and everybody else gets to celebrate it. Payment methods, like you were saying, the folks at MHS, they're going to be collecting payments at the E-Court yard during lunch. What's the E-Court yard?
It's the middle of the school where most of the students are, so we thought it would be a good place to sell tickets.
Awesome. It's not a virtual campus. Like, it's not an E-Court, right? Okay, cool. All right. If you're not a student over at MHS, all you have to do is roll in by the front gate, and you'll be able to get some. So they just had some last weekend. Round 2 is now up until tomorrow, May 2nd. Ooh, excuse me. Little yawn in there. And that's from 4 to 6 tomorrow and 4 to 6 today.
Yes.
You can pick up your packets and everything, or you can register. The bib distribution is going to be during that time as well at those places, and there'll be race day pickups as well, right?
Yes.
But do your best. You want to get your stuff ahead of time so you can get in there early and you get your shirt. That's the main thing. You want to get your cool shirt from this race, and it's such a great deal. I can't believe it. It's only $10, and if you want to run families, if anyone 13 and up, you got to pay, but 12 and under are free. So best deal in town. All right. So what's the course?
It's gonna start at Grapevine Fishing Base and go along the line near Quartermaster. It's going to be the same course as last year.
All right. So it's going to be along the sidewalk?
Yes.
Or along the road?
Along the sidewalk.
All right. Yeah, we had all that construction last year, right?
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to be a color run. You're going to run from Fishing Base basically down the Quartermaster and back. There'll be all kinds of colored powder out there for everybody, and it's a lot of fun. It sounds like it's going to be great. Oh, by the way, there were comments that were coming in that I totally missed because I was totally into this cool story about this run. So you guys in the comments, I'll get to you in right now. A lot of people saying hi and that they want to get involved with it. Bruce Camacho said he's going to win the title. He thinks that he's going to be able to handle it. And I hope he does. I hope he does. I'd like to see him out there. But it looks like it's going to be a big morning for running anyway. Not only this one, you've actually got, there it is, it says, good morning, Marianas, Brad, and guess, is that Master Jedi Ed De La Cruz in the background? Yes. And that might be a perfect segue to not only this race, but you've got a busy weekend of running. Are you guys going to do the following day also?
Yes, because I need volunteers.
Dun, 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 dun.
Interject, I gotta leave soon, if that's possible.
What's that?
Can I add in, because I gotta leave already?
Yeah, that's why we're here. We're here to talk about the Star Wars run.
Afternoon, Marianas, Edward De La Cruz, Run Saipan president, and today honorary mascot of the MHS Dolphin Run Club and NHS. Okay, I've been with these kids for already 2 years. They're our volunteer corps for our race staff for the past 2 years. Pony started this, and I guess it's still going on without him. So without further ado, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because I got to clock in at work in 25 minutes. So yes, we have a jam-packed weekend. We have the Dolphin Run on Saturday, and we were crazy enough to still run our May the 4th on Sunday. So I believe we have about almost 200 registrants for Saturday right now with MHS, and the last time I checked, we're approaching either 150 or 160 registrants for the May the 4th. So as a reminder, this is sponsored by CACC for the May the 4th. The first 100 youth between 12 to 18-year-old will be running free. Nice. CACC staff, you're very lucky that your company loves you. So there's 50 free entries for adults, but it's only for CACC staff members. I'll leave that to Heather Pangolin, the director, on how to do that. So pretty much we're going to be down there at American Memorial Park at Micro Beach side, where behind the restroom is, and we'll have a route there. We'll have the race arch. You'll run up to Peace Park. This year, you're not running up to the top of Peace Park. You'll be turning around at the flat end and come right back. We have a Padawan 1 mile, which runs through the park pathway, around the flags and back. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend. We got Darth Vader hoodies to match the people that got their Darth Vader medals. And it's going to be great and beautiful weekend at Memorial Park. So for everybody, this is the first time we're hosting the race on actual May the 4th. So for all you Jedi and Sith cultists, I will see you there, my fellow Force users. May the 4th be with you.
Hey.
And please come and support the MHS Dolphin Run on Saturday. And one last thing, on the Garapan fishing bays, nobody line up where the farmer's market is. Our start line will be directly across Cristo Rye on the gravel and asphalt north of the Fisherman's Market, or the Farmer's Market, north of the Farmer's Market. Okay, go wherever the Run Saipan race arch is, all right? Thank you, everybody.
You get bonus points if you run with a vegetable or a fruit?
I will give you bonus points if you go and support our local farmers. Be the local farmers. I urge everybody before or after the race to go down to the Fishing Bay South Side and support our local farmers.
I love it. All right, so we got students, we got people who can't read, and we've got people who can run, and it's all happening this weekend in Caravan. All right, he can read. He low-key does not like to read. All right, and well, now we just had the quick change operation, so he's going to head off to go to work. You guys got school today, right?
Yes.
All right, now here's the big question. Are you going to drive there, or are you going to run there from here?
They're going to run
there. That's our crew from MHS. They're smart kids and they're fast kids, and they've got a big run going on this weekend. And of course, that's going to be on May 3rd, so that is on Saturday. And then on Sunday, you got another one. This is again, there's so many great deals and runs and everything. And this is going to be May the 4th be with you, Run Saipan, for that. Anybody you guys want to give a shout out to or acknowledge before you head out?
Thank you to NMI News Service for sponsoring this. We love you, Brad. Thank you to CHCC for sponsoring our event on Sunday. And MHS, thank you to all the sponsors that are helping out with the MHS Dolphin 5K run. You still have till tomorrow, 1700, to accept their solicitation letters.
All right, so there you go, folks. It is the MHS Dolphin 5K Fun Run on Saturday, and the Run Saipan May the 4th be with you Star Wars Run on May 4th. So that's what's happening this weekend, and no excuses about like things not having things to do in Saipan. There's a ton of things going. You got to run, and you don't have a fire alarm or a siren light to get you there on time. So I'll let you get out of here.
I got DPS commission on speed. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, nice.
Catch you guys later.
All right, hey, you guys, thanks for coming in, and thanks for telling us all about it. And do you guys have anyone you want to give shouts out to?
Thank you to, first of all of our sponsors and supporters that have been helping us. Also, Pony Tang for helping us with whatever we need. Johnny Muhammad for making our promotional videos. And, of course, our school for always supporting us.
All right, that's awesome. Johnny's awesome. You guys know him pretty well?
Yes.
Another MHS alum and everything?
Yes.
Yeah, he is awesome. He's great. He's done a lot of stuff with us. All right, well, thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll talk to you guys. Well, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Sound like a deal?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much. And thank you for coming. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in this morning. We're not done. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more about like all our headlines and talk about all these things that are happening here in the Marianas. But this is great. Just an absolute treat to have you guys in studio with us. So we'll come back with more about what's going on here in our Commonwealth just after this. Well, really? After I can find the commercial. There we go.
I want the tooth! You can't handle the tooth!
Attention Saipan, it's the May Day special at Paradise Dental. This is something that's never happened before. Free dental checkups for both new and existing patients. Get a full exam, free. Digital x-rays, free. Panoramic x-ray, free. 3D cone beam scan, free. Gum health check, free. Oral cancer screening, free. That's right, they're all free. No pain, no cost, just real care. Only at Paradise Dental, where it's our way of giving back during these tough times. But you have to hurry. This incredible offer expires this Friday, May 2nd at noon. Call 234-4040 to book your appointment now. That's 234-4040. Call Paradise Dental today and take advantage of this unbelievable offer before it runs out.
number 14, Ian Newell.
It's a great day to be up 3-0. I'll tell you that. It probably is not great to be down 3-0.
I'm Brad Rosala, and I'm the owner for Commonwealth Communications.
And I am Jojo Alipuzu. I am the owner of Island Image and Ocean.
And this is our joint venture, Sideline Studios. This whole concept that we have of doing all these live stream productions and covering news and doing live shows and everything, it wouldn't happen if we didn't have a great partner like IT&E, someone who could handle the bandwidth and provide it and then get us what we need when we need it, and then be a real partner for us for all the events, whether we're doing live sporting events, broadcasts. All of these things happen because of our partnership with IT&E.
With IT&E providing us with the fiber and point-to-point and even the MBRs, is just a great piece of equipment to use when we're broadcasting our sports, our events, our performances, especially our cultural performances. And it's just great to share our culture here in the Marianas with the world. And IT&E has been there from the get-go.
The thing I like best about working with IT&E is how willing they are to come out and find a solution. Even for Liberation Day, we thought we had a pretty good solution for our live stream setup, and it turns out that we did not have the right setup that we thought we needed. That day, just before the parade, reached out to Paul and said, here's our situation. What do you think? He's like, we're gonna figure this out. While he's sitting there barbecuing, getting ready for the parade to start, he starts burning up the phone lines, calling everybody in IT&E, what can we do, what's the right solution? They left their families to do this stuff and get us the equipment that we needed to broadcast live. That's over and above. That's on a holiday. That's when he was out there spending time with his family.
That's why IT&E is just the best, just really in touch with the people and the community.
I recommend IT&E to everybody. Tell them the options are there, and you could choose whoever you want and then figure out what you think is the best. But when you're ready, when you're tired of having your calls disconnected or not having service, then you reach out to the guys from IT&E.
All right, welcome back, Marianas. Good morning. It's 7:42 a.m. and wow, what a shot! What a start to the day. We get these running kids from MHS. Some of the kids inspiring us to get out there and get moving, get fit, and coming up with great events that we can get involved with. And man, family friendly, especially if you got new family. As you're getting used to all those new expenses, as your new family is starting, kids who are running 12 and under are free in this. So, and that includes just getting into the race, which is great. So 12 and under are free, and the 13 and up are $10. It's the MHS Dolphin 5K Fun Run this Saturday, and it's the Marianas High School Running Club and MHS National Honor Society. So these kids kind of do it all, and you got to support that. Anyway, it's going to be over there at the Garapan Fishing Base. It's going to start. Registration starts at 6. The race time is going to start at 6:30, and then the raffle is going to be right afterwards. Oh, geez, somebody's calling. Hold on, I gotta. Please text me. I gotta send them that. Please text me. There you go. If you call the show phone, I can pick it up. If you call the other phone, I can't take it on the show. Probably. That's it. And the show phone, by the way, it's good for you guys to know. 670-789-2323. Unless somebody just called me on the other phone and I didn't get it. It's possible. But anyway, we're good to go now. We should be good to go now. Hopefully we'll see what happens with that text message. Anyway, and then the other event that they were talking about is happening on Sunday. Woo, whoosh, whoosh. There you go. The other events happen on Sunday. It's the May the 4th run with Run Saipan, and that's going to be a great event, too. Looking forward to both of those events. So, anyway, good times, good times. Great to see all you guys. Hey, and speaking of all you guys that it's great to see you, John William, Lesser Wime. Great to see you, my friend. Tobat Castro, the tip man from Dan, who said that he now looks Chinese thanks to Chinese AI. Well done. Salty Life. Hey, I've been seeing you in the comments. Thanks so much for tuning in. Gus Litulamar, hey, aloha, and Lesser Waiwai from Hawaii. Man, you got the best life, being in Hawaii all the time when you're on vacation and making your way back here. And I don't know, maybe it's a work trip, maybe it's vacation, but enjoy it out there. Yeah, I'll tell you, we'll talk about that, Toba, in just a second. Eric Mopnus, my man. So great to see you. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Great to see you. Sil, thank you for tuning in. It's great to see you again. Thanks for coming back and jumping in. Oh, there she is, the MVP, Luisa Cabrera. Man, I feel like it's been like we have been on summer break, and I haven't seen you since last school year. I feel like that's what it is. It's literally been a super long time. Bruce Camacho, I know I just saw you last week, but dude, your comments always kill me. I absolutely love it. And yes, you can absolutely fun walk it. No doubt about it for that 5K. You can 100% fun walk it. The only thing I'll win is the highest blood sugar count. That's awesome. Jamel, great to see you. Thanks for tuning in again this morning. I get to see you guys in all these different spots right now. Also, shout out there to Ed Barcinas. Great to see you out there. Dennis Matsumoto, my brother. Great to see you. Jimbo Ray Fan, my man. This guy is doing all kinds of great stuff these days. And Nick Rose, he's got a big event coming up this weekend too. It's not, he doesn't take nearly as much credit as he should. But that's okay because we could do that for him. Here, let me pull it up, by the way, because he sent me a message about the evening with the athletes that's taking place tomorrow at the track and field. It is going to be a big deal. It's the championships. It's the finals for all the track and field stuff. It's going to be Friday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the OEI Sports Complex at the track and field. And you want to know what's going on? Great, because I can tell you. They're going to have the long jump finals are happening, all the sprint events, and the short and medium distance. You got the 800 meter, the 60 meters. There's going to be a big parade of the athletes that'll be out there with the public and private schools, which will be pretty neat. Then the exciting part will be that's going to be on Saturday, the finals. But the 4x1 relays will be exciting. The 4x4 relays happening on Saturday as well. After the runs are done, after the 5Ks are done, then folks will have to make their way down to the track and field. They've got the softball throw going on. They've got the 100 meter, the 1500 meter, the 400 meter, the 4x100 finals. That's going to be so exciting. Those are always some of the most exciting races. And then at the end, they're going to have the team awardings for the boys and girls for the overall point championships. And that one's going to be on Saturday later in the morning. But those guys put so much effort into making sure that our kids have a great start at life through being active. And hats off to all you guys. Like, really, you're making our community a better place every day. I don't know, maybe you know it, maybe you don't, but if you don't, at least now you do, because I can tell you that you're appreciated and everything that you're doing is awesome. Really looking forward to it. Hey, by the way, speaking of looking forward to it, this Saturday at night, go ahead and do those fun runs, because at night at the VFW in Garapan, the VFW Saipan Post 3457, it's the chili cook-off. The chili cook-off is happening this weekend. You heard about it. We've talked about it. And there's just a couple of entries left. We heard the names, and we were checking them all out and everything like that. In fact, I could show you what we got, or I could show you the flyer just as a reminder. But if you were thinking about getting in on it, the good news is you actually still have a shot somehow. I didn't think that was possible. Turns out it's possible. Here, let's go. This is it. Can I make it full screen? I can. Kapow. And there you go. That is this Saturday. You can't miss it. It is going to be great. It is the VFW Saipan Post 3457 annual chili cook-off. It's one of the best events. It really is. You'll have a lot of fun. And they have free entry if you're a cook. They have free entry if you want to be a taste tester. It doesn't cost you anything to go. Really. All you have to do. But if you want to be in the running to possibly win the cook-off, then all you got to do is sign up. And how do you sign up? You got the contact info right there. You can call 670-588-8888. That's like the luckiest number in Chinese, I think, right? All those eights. So 588 8888. Or you can email stollejj2016@gmail.com. That is Jesse Stoll, one of the greatest guys in Saipan. If you don't know him, well, you will after that phone call. And, man, so the setup starts. This is how it works. If you're going to enter it, the setup starts, but you get there at 5. The judging, that's where you can actually do some of the cooking there. Bring your little burner and all that stuff. Setup starts at 5. The judging is going to start at 6:30. And again, it's free. It's free to enter, and it's free to be one of the taste testers. You don't have to be a member of VFW to even go to this thing or to hang out at the post. You go there, and all these people are going to be cooking chili. You order yourself a nice little drink to wash it down, and you can walk around and say, hey, can I try some? And they're going to say, yep, here you go, and it costs you nothing. So go out there and get yourself a free dinner, hanging out with a bunch of vets. And these are not just veterans who are in it. I'm telling you. It's not just veterans who are in it as the competitors or hanging out at the place. It's a lot of fun, and it's really good. The food is, the chili, you're going to have a whole new appreciation for some of the chefs that we have out here. Sometimes they work at restaurants. Sometimes they just work at the kitchen at the house. Either way, you'll be blown away. One of the best ones I ever had was from my next door neighbor. Just before we moved, I should say. But his attention to detail on it was just amazing. And you know what? You're in luck because he's not here this year. He's off island. So you got to go and check it out, and you'll have a chance to win because he was really good. His chili was awesome. Like it was, I'm telling you, the nuance of the flavors and all the ingredients they pour in. Fun fact, like you could low-key just get a few cans of chili, put it in a pot and heat it up and enter. I mean, that's the funniest thing. That would be the best because if you won by doing that and not telling anybody, don't tell anybody that that's your recipe. That would be hilarious. Anyway, so there's prizes for the top 3, and it's just going to be a lot of fun overall. So head on down there and enjoy it. Our buddy Pizza Blonde, he played for the Pirates in the Masters League. You know him. Choke Chain Fresh Factory. Oh, as I'm yawning, gosh. He's going to be in it. He just signed up yesterday. That's really exciting. I can't wait to see how it goes with him, too. So go ahead, support it by going out there and enjoying it, and hopefully you do because it is a lot of fun. And I love all these guys. You know, they're really great guys to be around. And it's a great little event that we got going on every year, and you can be a part of it, and it costs you nothing. So enjoy it. Let's see what else we got going on. We had another guest that was going to come on, but they rescheduled for next week, which is just fine for us, which is no big deal. Little heads up, though, is that tomorrow we probably will not be here. I'm pretty sure we got confirmation. We were going to link up in the last couple of days, but I got to reach out to them again. We're going to be live streaming a funeral. So tomorrow, if we do the show, it's going to be really short and different because we're going to be in Mount Carmel Cathedral. Someone has asked us to do a live stream for their family's funeral. And it won't be exactly during the show, but I want to get down there and set it up and everything and make sure that it all works out. And I'm looking forward to doing something nice for their family for this. So we might not have the show, we might just have a little brief one, but it'll be in the cathedral, which we normally wouldn't do. And the other thing is, I don't want to be getting anywhere even close to the funeral event. while we're doing a show. So we might not end up having a show tomorrow morning. So that's just giving you a little heads up on that. All right, let's start talking about things that are happening out here in the CNMI right now. Here we go. It says, Tobot says, thank you for hearing out my family and DFI. Oh, wow, that's Janira Marianas. Yeah, that's so great that you're in there. I can't wait to find out what's happening and how we can help with that even more. I said, that was my dinner last night, chili and sweetbread. Ooh, man, that sounds like a great dinner. And, yeah, that is great. And Janira, thanks for watching this morning. Great to see you. Great to see you too, Caleb. Thank you for tuning in. It's great. Yeah, Trey DeMaio. That's right. It's gotta be fun tomorrow night or Saturday night. Sorry about that. Where else were we here? Thank you, Janira. I just saw that comment. Thank you so much. we're happy to do it for you. The good news is that the folks that we spoke with over at Fish and Wildlife are they are definitely working on it, and we've had a lot of conversations with folks outside of it, and everybody is in agreement. And I'm not just talking about the show. Everybody's in agreement. Elected officials and appointed officials that your family should not be paying for the tow fee of your vehicles from that whole event. So I'm hoping that all gets worked out for you pretty soon. I know that they're going to reach out to you sooner than they're going to reach out to us. So let us know when you finally hear from them and they tell you that that's the way it's going to work out. But they probably got to figure out how can we spend this out of our budget to spend for that towing, because they're going to have to. And if they don't, you guys are going to have a bigger conversation. Somebody's going to pick up for you guys and do it, because there's no way that you guys are going to have to be liable for vehicles that they weren't supposed to, for them being a little overzealous, right? So, but that's part of that conversation. And again, that brief conversation we had is basically that they said, yep, they can't give any official statement yet, but they're working on it. They're going to make sure that their folks have the training that they need, and that they're all perfectly aware. I mean, really, the conversations, when we were talking about them, we were going back and forth, not an argument at all. It was a great conversation, where they pointed out, like, where in the law that says that they could get your vehicle, or they could impound your vehicle. And there is a little part in there under Section G, under item number 2, that I could pull up here if I do it real quick. And that made sense, but then, we had to bounce back and forth between the regulations, because it says that you're allowed to, as provided under the regulations. Well, what are the regulations? Well, it depends if it's the usage plan or the access plan and all that. And that's where we had a good conversation. And the folks that we spoke with on the phone, again, who can't really get into it officially yet until we're done with all this stuff, kind of, or until they work with the family and they work with the their staff, because they want to be supportive of both, right? They were saying essentially the same thing. We kind of probably didn't do it the perfect way, and also we got to make sure that our folks are all trained up on this. And the other one is, and this, to be fair about all this stuff, when we were having this conversation, we had the benefit of being able to talk to them while having access to the computer and the internet and everything, like, handy, right? We had all of that with us. I'm looking for Public Law 20-44, which I thought I had right here. Oh, yeah, here we go. I got to open that one up too, so we can go to it. And let's show you that one provision that we were talking about on the phone. So let me go to my little share screen here, and this is it. And just so I could tell you about the specific part in here, letter G, there we go. When they talk about equipment, because equipment is what's listed in the rules, and it says right here, equipment means boats, boat engines, scuba tanks, and apparatus, or vehicle, right? So, and that's where the confusion comes. So basically they're saying they can regulate all the activities, and then it says in there, to regulate marine sports and activities within the waters of conservation areas, sanctuaries, and to impose and collect conservation and sanctuaries management fees by regulation. Section 2, it's amended to add new subsections that the definition of equipment, right? And that was it, where they talked about, like, the penalties, right? Now, the important part for the FAM here is under letter C, saying, like, the management policies. It says no swimming, diving, snorkeling, or other human activities shall be permitted within the conservation area except as provided by regulations. And that is where you have to flip to this, the Shoreline Public Access Guide. And in fact, I can make this a little bit bigger for you guys. And that's where we ended up getting into it. It's a little bit later down. We have to scroll all the way through down to Tank Beach in particular. And then there's another one for you that we'll get on the next one. So Tank Beach, just to show you this, I think it's number 21. Scroll down to Tank Beach. Now, further down. Managaha, we're almost there. Wing, Bonsai Grotto, Bird Island. Oh, I might 31. That's where it is. And see, when you see that little symbol right here on the screen, that's the one where that shows you right there that it's good to go for swimming. The other one was over here under the management plan. And this one's older, but still, these are the reference materials that the public law is talking about with regards to the regulations. And that's where it says that you can swim. And it says that you can snorkel. You know, like, so that's it. So now what they're doing, they're basically doing a little bit of a train-up session with all the folks who are there. And I'll tell you what, the folks who work at Fish and Wildlife, they're not out there to make people have a bad life and have a bad day. Right? I mean, that's not what their plan is. They're trying to protect the resources that we have and doing the best they have. And people who are there and doing their job, they have, you know how like anywhere you go, they probably studied real hard to learn all this stuff, and then over time things change. And things might change a little bit more, and staying on top of all that stuff is not the easiest thing. Are they required to? Absolutely. Is it easy to not have encyclopedic knowledge right at your fingertips? Yeah. So, again, I don't know how it went down because we weren't there, but I could tell you that was a weekend ruiner for some folks, right? And still ongoing. So that's where I think that at the very least, these guys are not going to have to pay for their car. And like that's it. I'm big on this, that they are not going to have to pay to get their car back. Right now, they might still be on the hook for it, but when this is all said and done, there's no way that they're going to have to be responsible for it. There's no way. Not for swimming. All right, not for swimming. Oh yeah, this is the 1246. This is the other thing that was on the sign. It said no fishing in any form, no jet skis, no walking on exposed sections of the reef, no harvesting or removal, any of that stuff. Didn't say anything about swimming, didn't say anything about snorkeling there. But the other one, the compatible usage, that's what I'm scrolling for. The compatible use table, when you go to this, here it is, compatible uses, right? Compatible uses for the Calumet Wildlife Conservation Area and the Forbidden Island Marine Sanctuary. You look right over here. There. Conducting non-motorized recreation in the water, including swimming, snorkeling, skin diving, and scuba diving. There you go. I mean, so like right there, it's a slam dunk to me. There's no question about it. It's just a matter of they're all going to get on the same page, and they're going to figure this stuff out together. It just sucks that it happened for everybody who is involved, and but it'll be done. You know, that's it. So it says, Janera, you guys are great. And, you know, that's it. Thank you for your kind comments. It's really nice. But, you know, it's what we like to do. You know, it just seemed like it wasn't fair. And, by the way you presented it is what made it real easy for us to get involved, too. Because you weren't, like, dropping F-bombs and all this other stuff or these bad people, blah, blah, blah. No. You're like, hey, I understand, but, like, this is wrong. Like, and that is the right approach. And your willingness to continue to have that conversation with the folks who are doing all this is the best thing. So great job. Great job on you also, because this wouldn't happen unless it was done. Okay, I don't know who that is either, but that was good. I can't wait to read that in depth. We had an article shared with us, and I saw it shared on one of the Speak Up posts. And I want to talk to this guy. Here, let me pull it up again. I got to pull this up because the Johnny Aldon, Johnny Tudela Aldon, ended up writing this thing on, it's called on Medium. Not small or large. It's called Medium. It says, beyond ownership, reimagining land use, protecting identity, and building prosperity. And we got it up there. It got posted while we were sleeping. and we're going to see if we can't get him on the show and talk about it. It's interesting. He's talking about Article 12. He's talking about land, ownership, leases, different types of industry that could be used here or could be developed here. And I think it's worth a read for folks because I haven't even gotten through it yet. I got it shared with me this morning. And here, this is it. It's on Medium.com. And this guy says he's from Saipan. I don't know him. But, there's other people I don't know, so it's okay. But they talk about Hawaii, which you can see there. But he talked about Hawaii and land leasing strategies and land development and why other places have been more successful than us with regard to this. This is a big issue, I think, because I hear it coming up in a lot of different circles now. And I definitely have been seeing it in the social media circles. People talk about Article 12. And I definitely have an opinion on Article 12. I think we're lucky that we've got it. Really, I think the reason why we've got so much of a handle on our culture and why the people who run the CNMI are the ones who are still running the CNMI, I think, is because of Article 12. I think, we had we would have been bought out by a lot of people from outside a long time ago if that didn't happen. I mean, that's how I'm feeling it. I mean, really. I mean, just imagine. And it's not like they're bad people I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about like the Chinese. It could easily have been, right? But either way, just some rando howlies, right? Like there's plenty of them, plenty of us out here anyway. But like you take like a police officer, like apples to apples, right? Somebody who's been a career police officer here in Saipan, where they start off with like $16,000 a year, versus somebody who's like in the mainland as a police officer. Where do they start at? I don't know, like 60. When I got offered that job over in when we were in Maui, that was going to be like over 80 to start as Maui County cop. And imagine that earning potential over all that time, say 20-year career. Some rando could come here and have a way better chance at owning the land here or having a house and a family and all that other stuff with that by doing the same stuff, right? So I think you put us at a disadvantage. Would the Commonwealth overall have more money and stuff? Yeah. But at what point? At what cost? I don't know. I think I think Article 12 is a precious gem that we're lucky that we have. Does it hold back some economic development? Yeah. So I think you can continue to tweak it. But I think that's it. Not really, because I think it changes the whole voting structure if other people move out here. Because they'll be taking advantage of everything that we've got. Our low tax rates and all that other stuff. So people would end up coming here. And we would definitely be at a big disadvantage. We'd have an influx of people coming in and voting differently. And I think the face of the Commonwealth changes. Yeah, I think the faces of the Commonwealth changes. I think that local people become renters instead of owners. A lot of people hate that. They're like, no, it's my land. I can make money off it. Now I can't make money off of it. Until we get rid of Article 12, I'll be able to make money. I'm like, yeah, you will. Great. And then what? That's just that they're like, well, then now it's only a small amount of people that can buy it. And they could buy it for less because they don't have other competitors. You're right. You're right. But there's a legitimate chance now because of that. Yeah. So I look for the positives. I try and find the silver linings for something, right? Losing IPI and all of the Chinese investments that came around there at that time made housing more affordable again to local folks. It's true. It's 100% true.
It's not something you can debate. Housing is more affordable now because of that. Well, it's because our economy's in the toilet. Yeah. If our economy is great, that's great. But if our economy is great and we can't afford to live here, well, then that sucks. That doesn't help anybody. I'll tell you, land values go through the roof. You're not going to be able to own nothing. That's nothing like a double negative. You will, yeah, that's how I see it. It would definitely be, would the overall economy have a chance? So what would happen is a lot of people would end up making a bunch of money off their land deals. And then that's it. And then it all goes on here. Well, nobody's forcing anybody to sell their land. Yeah, I know. Of course. Got it. Understand that argument. But I'm telling you, people would make some money and then it's short-sighted. Next thing you know, it would become Hawaii. Where you got 18% of Hawaii is Native Hawaiians and the rest of it's everybody else. Just my take, guys. I mean, you could, you don't have to agree with me. That's the best part about this. And it's a great conversation. I think you got to keep it. I would change it, though. I would make some longer land leases for sure. Yeah, I would. And I would also change some of the public land leases for sure and make it like a tourist zone. I don't want to get into all that stuff today. But definitely right now, at the state of the economy, we look at DFS closed yesterday. Regal closed yesterday. And I don't, it's not going to be comforting to anybody to know. But like, you know, who's shopping at DFS? It's our tourists, right? It's not really a whole lot of people are there people from here who shop there? Yeah. But it's not really like a local, at least my experience hasn't been. It's like, it's other stuff, right? So, but it's a symptom of us not having the tourists coming in, right? So that goes back to the same thing about us reevaluating what we need to do as the CNMI as a destination. Who are we? People aren't coming here to shop. Like, people didn't come here because of DFS. DFS came here because people were coming here, right? So it kind of fed each other. Now there's nobody coming here, so DFS is like, well, we can't really hang on, so we're out too. So what are we going to do to get people to come back here? We got to have a better product. We have to be a better product. And that's it. We have to be a better product. We have to care about our beaches again. We have to care about our community, and we got to have some local parks for people to go to. You don't have to have a big roller coaster here to make people. No, they could do all that stuff wherever they live. They want to come here because of what we are and this great place that we're at. That's the story. That's the story. They want to come here. They don't want to. People from Japan don't want to come here because they want to see what Japan looks like. People from China don't want to come here because they want another little corner of China. People aren't coming here from Korea because they want to see Korea. They're coming here because they want to see what the Northern Mariana Islands is all about. And we need to really look at ourselves in the mirror and say, what is the Northern Mariana Island chain all about? Who are we? What do we offer people about coming here? Make the beaches great. You don't have to go and have all these massive events. If we do, that's cool too. Pretty this place up a little bit, you know, and make it great. Make all these attractions. Make it a safe place to visit. You can't tow cars from the beach because people are swimming. That's one piece, right? But make it a place where when people come off the plane, they go to their hotels and all that other stuff. The hotels are going to try to get all the business from them that they can, which is great. And let them be safe to walk around and meet random people on the beach and have people offer them to come on over and try some barbecue or something. That's it. It's easy. No, it's not. But it's not an easy transition.
We have to transition. We used to think that we have to create all these great things to get people to come here. We just need to be clean and friendly. Clean up our places, make it look nice so it doesn't look all run down and stuff. And be friendly, and people are going to want to come here. It's 100%. It's guaranteed. It's great. What are the biggest attractions that people want to come out here for? They want to come out here for Managaha, and they want to come out here for Marpi. So don't screw up Managaha. Do it right. Make it nice. And really, you do need to get... there are a few too many birds over there in Managaha. Oh, Brad, you anti-environmental? No, there's too many. Ever since the pandemic, there's too many of those birds over there. You need to get those anti-pigeon cannons over there. And they're just sound cannons. There is nothing happening to the pigeons other than they don't want to live there. Oh, but what about those nesting birds? Okay, gotcha. All right, but I'm telling you, those things are fine now. Go out there and make those little cannons keep those birds away. Or something. I was thinking it'd be more fun to do it with like firecrackers, but you don't want to. I don't want to harm the birds, but hey, it's Managaha. It's not Birdagaha. They have their island. They have a whole island named Bird Island. Brad, you're so stupid. They don't understand. I know. I know. But that's it. We'll start a political campaign. It's called Managaha, not Birdagaha. So dumb. This is so dumb. Anyway, that sounds like a good time to have a commercial break, right? Yeah. And by the way, that's good because we also have the new update from the Associated Press. Thank you. I'm saved by the bell on that one. All right, guys. We'll be back after this, but first let me get you the update from the Associated Press. All right, here you go.
AP News, I'm Ben Thomas. The U.S. economy shrank 0.3% from January through March, the first drop in 3 years, slowed by a surge in imports. Seth Soutel has reaction in the AP Markets report.
Stocks bounced back from an early loss and ended mixed on Wall Street, continuing their wild swings amid uncertainty about what President Trump's trade war will do to the economy. The S&P 500 rose 0.1%, extending its winning streak to a seventh day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 141 points. It's about 0.3%. The Nasdaq slipped 0.1%. Indexes started the day lower after a report suggested the U.S. economy may have shrunk at the start of the year. The market rallied back after a report said inflation slowed in March. That could give the Federal Reserve more leeway to cut interest rates to support the economy. Seth Soutel, New York.
Ukraine says it's ready to sign an agreement that would give the U.S. access to its valuable rare minerals in the hopes of ensuring continued American support in its war with Russia. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent spoke about it at a cabinet meeting.
Our side is ready to sign. Ukrainians decided last night to make some last-minute changes. We're sure that they will reconsider that, and we are ready to sign this afternoon if they are.
And Lisa Dwyer reports Kuwait has released 10 more American detainees.
The prisoners include military contractors and veterans held on drug charges and other offenses by the small, oil-rich nation that bans alcohol and has strict laws regarding drugs. Families have alleged that their loved ones faced abuse while imprisoned, were coerced into signing false confessions, and endured threats against their families. Kuwait is considered a major non-NATO ally of the U.S. There are still thousands of U.S. troops stationed on bases there. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Pakistan says it has credible intelligence India is planning to attack it within days over last week's deadly attack in Indian-controlled Kashmir. No immediate comment from India. This is AP News. A judge has ordered the release of a Palestinian man who led protests against the war in Gaza at Columbia University. Hai Panjwani has details.
Mohsen Madawi was arrested by immigration officials during an interview about finalizing his U.S. citizenship. A U.S. district judge in Burlington, Vermont, issued the ruling for his release following a hearing.
Never give up on the idea that justice will prevail.
Madawi spoke to supporters shortly after the ruling came down.
And that we have to come together to bring our voices and our hearts and raise them.
As a student, Madawi was an outspoken critic of Israel's military campaign in Gaza and organized campus protests until March 2024. He co-founded the Palestinian Student Union at Columbia with Mahmoud Khalil, another Palestinian permanent resident of the U.S. and graduate student who's been detained by immigration authorities. I'm Haya Panjwani.
And I'm Ben Thomas, AP News. Thanks for listening.
I want the tooth. You can't handle the tooth.
Attention Saipan, it's the May Day special at Paradise Dental. This is something that's never happened before. Free dental checkups for both new and existing patients. Get a full exam, free. Digital x-rays, free. Panoramic x-ray, free. 3D cone beam scan, free. Gum health check, free. Oral cancer screening, free. That's right, they're all free. No pain, no cost, just real care. Only at Paradise Dental, where it's our way of giving back during these tough times. But you have to hurry. This incredible offer expires this Friday, May 2nd at noon. Call 234-4040 to book your appointment now. That's 234-4040. Call Paradise Dental today and take advantage of this unbelievable offer before it runs out.
Hi, I'm Shauna Brenfleck, nurse practitioner and owner of Island Skin Solutions and Wellness Clinic. We are Saipan's only medical spa offering a wide range of services to meet your unique skincare goals. We offer exclusive medical-grade skincare products that can only be purchased from a licensed medical professional. We also have the CNMI's only master esthetician, who offers new patient consultations that include a mini facial tailored to your needs. Schedule your consultation today to get started on your skincare journey.
Oh my goodness. I'm blaming you for this, PJ. This is the video from last night when we were over there at Nyau's Poke Deli. This was last night. This opens today. This opens in 90 minutes. All right, actually, this opens in 97 minutes. Nyau's Poke Deli. Oh my gosh, it's right around the corner from us. We are totally going there. It's right between the old AK and Marianas Insurance on Chalma Senior Guerrero, straddling the border between San Jose and Chalanlalao. They actually said their address is Chalanlalao. But it was amazing yesterday. Oh, great. I just got a message, too, I got to reply to. But these are just some of the folks who got to try it. She loved the traditional. I loved all of it. And then they got the special of the day. Curtis later took us around. Curtis Danko and his wife, Sonia, opened this place up. Scott Schiller's part of it. We saw him there, too, in the background there. There's Sonia. And, boy, it was just great. We enjoyed all of it yesterday. It's just a great spot, a new local place for us to enjoy some great stuff. And that's opening now. The countdown's begun. It is absolutely begun. We got like 96 minutes left before we can get down there and try this out. Now, we didn't use any fancy microphone on these guys. Otherwise, we'd have something a little bit better for you. But, man, It was great. It was great. And we look forward to getting down there as well. So today for lunch. But it was a big hit with everybody who was involved. Hold on, I got to turn this down a little bit because all that. Can you hear?
Down here and everything. Yeah. So when are your regular hours and everything?
Sure. So it's going to be from 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, so 10 to 6, Monday through Saturday.
I know it's a little loud in here, and but for good measure. But we'll work out. We'll come back and we'll talk to you when it's a little bit quiet. All right. So what
There's Travis.
Open, right?
A lot of support from the family. A lot of support from my Niaos. You know, Niaos is a person that is introduced to a family. Basically, that's the definition of it. You have a new family. And that's what a Niao is, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. So you're welcomed into their family. So that's my definition of Niao. And I just want to thank everybody for welcoming me into their family and being a part of this special occasion.
Well, you're no stranger to Saipan, of course, and now your food is not going to be a stranger.
Yeah. We got some great lineup. We got a lot of different flavor profiles.
Yeah, he was pointing out the food. It's just hard for me to make it out too because of all that. I'll make sure. They invited us down there, and I didn't want to make people feel forced into all the media stuff sometimes. So I didn't bring it down there, darn it. But we're going to go down there with the good mics and everything to really let people see it. So this, to me, is exciting because we're dealing with a time when things are closing, right? We saw that DFS just closed and Regal just closed. And by the way, Regal is the tough one for me because that's the one. I mean, I love to go in the Regal cinemas, right? I mean, DFS was my, I want to get something fancy and I don't have enough time for it to ship here, so I'll go to DFS. Like, outside of that, that was it. But like, Regal was a place, like, we can go all the time, that could be a big movie coming out and it becomes a family event. And it's not a cheap one either. It's expensive. But I think that's one of the reasons why it ended up closing down. Like, even in my town where I grew up, we had a bunch of different movie theaters, right? A bunch. We had the giant one at the new mall and all that stuff. And then we had even the older ones where they ended up knocking one of them down in place of the new one. And then they ended up having like a lower cost option one too. The Como 8 was the cheap one. I think it was like $5 movies or something like that, or maybe it was even less. And that was where they would show older movies. We're not talking like 1930s or something like that, but they were showing the older movies that have been out or whatever. That's a nice cheap date. It's a nice way to get out and go and sit back and watch a movie that you like that wasn't on a big TV and all that stuff. But now I don't know. It's tough to be. One of the cool things about the movies, the excitement was about going to, about seeing something together with a whole bunch of different people. And I don't know if that's still what people like anymore. But anyway, while those two things close, this is something local that's happening here. And at a time when you got those things that are closing and the economy is a little bit of a challenge. And here's Curtis and Sonia opening up this new restaurant, deli, they call it, from 10 to 6, the Niao's Poke Deli. And they're open. They're open for business from 10 to 6. Local food. Oh man, and I'm telling you, this poke is just outstanding. It is so good. You're not going to be missing this. You're not going to be disappointed when you get it at all. Everything I tried yesterday was awesome, and go out and check it out. It's on Chalman Senior Guerrero. It opens at 10 o'clock, and it's going to be a great opportunity. By the way, it'd be really cool if you guys did it. If you could see them. If you say, hey, yeah, I saw you on NMI News Service. If you told them, because if you did tell them, I mean, it's legit. I mean, you actually saw it there. I heard about you there on NMI News Service. That would be awesome because it helps me. Lets people know, like, real time, like, that they saw this stuff. So it's really cool. Hold on, I'm just going to check out your messages real quick. Just saw something. Yes, I will. Thank you, Mariano. I will do that. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. No, Luisa, I see you here. Hold on. Yeah, I see you. See you right there. He says, man, this Facebook hates me. My comments don't load. And here I am thinking y'all are ignoring me. I just saw that. I saw that. We love you for sure. You are the best. PJ saying, well, nowadays our homes are filled with big screens and we can stream live movies with different apps. Oh no, I totally agree with you. By the way, the reason why one of the reasons I still got this on here is not just me like dapping it up with some of the brothers. This is just to show you. You guys can see where it is. You know, I told you where the place is, but that's what it looks like from the outside. Meow's Poke Deli on Chalmon Guerrero, and you'll be able to see where it's at here. You look around, so that's the Marianas Insurance. There's the sign for Joten Superstore, and Napa's right there, and Regal. And you turn around, you see that blue building where you got the massage place, and there's the old Mobile that's closed now, and then there's a Jim's Friendly Market, and that blue building, San Jose Mart's right there, and all that. So now you know where it is. That's it. Go down there, check it out. They open today at 10 o'clock. It's their grand opening today at 10 o'clock. And, you know, you could easily pass by it and not see it. That's why I really want people to check this thing out, because I'm telling you, this is so awesome. The food is amazing. It's a company that's from here. It's people from here who are doing it. Curtis isn't from. Yes, he is. He is now. But Sonia, for sure. This is definitely a local business that you should support. And not just because I'm telling you to, because you're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. The food is so good. The poke is amazing. And there's different types of it. They got the ceviche with the clams. They got taco, the octopus. I love it. I won't be doing that one. But because I'm friends with octopi now. Have I told you that story? Probably. But anyway, this is a good place for you to check out. And yesterday was just packed with folks going in there to support and show a little bit of love. Look at that. By the way, that stuff goes great with Michelob Ultra. I was definitely enjoying it. It was great. All right. And it's like a deli, but for poke. You got to love it. And the one there on the bottom, I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, I think. Well, it looks like I'm going to get there later. Oh, man, look at that. Is your mouth watering already? I know it's early. It's breakfast time. But like, this is it. This is definitely it. The one at the bottom, though, the deal of the day, or the special of the day, had some, it was a little spicy, had a little kick to it and everything. And I absolutely loved it. And that's salmon. Oh, man. Doesn't that look good? Oh, man. The prep, they took us back in the kitchen. They let us see everything. It was great. Ooh. Good question, Frank. I'll go main screen for that one. But I just want to, let me get to this one. Yeah, those right there. Niao special of the day that they had yesterday. They gave us that, and they put on the wasabi and everything. Oh, my goodness. That was great. That was definitely my favorite. Oh, and then they got that Hawaiian mac salad, and they said that stuff's great. You get 2 scoops of that, and it sends you on another world. It's outstanding. Look at see them in the kitchen back there too. I love the uniforms. Same guys who did our uniforms for the NMI News Service that I never got to Chuck and Louisa. Yeah. Hey, Louisa, it turns out you don't have to go in the kitchen if you don't have hair, or you don't have to wear. It was done, actually. So they let us walk back there and check it out. Ooh, what's going on here? Did everything just stop? Wait. You guys could hear me because I saw that, but now I see a whole nothing. This can't be good. Oh, there we go. It's just crazy slow. What's going on? I think we got at the same time. It looks all frozen up. Gosh, I hope not. All right.
You guys don't need to see me on there doing that. But I was enjoying it. Yep, there's a little bit of me enjoying it. So let's get out of here and try to fix this stuff up here. I think maybe this is a problem. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, that's the one I got to close out of. That should take care of that. All right. Well, anyway, now we're back at it, and that part's done. No problem. All right, guys. You know what? Just to get reset real quick, I am going to take a real quick commercial break. Bear with me on that one. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes.
I want the tooth. You can't handle the tooth.
Attention Saipan, it's the May Day special at Paradise Dental. This is something that's never happened before. Free dental checkups for both new and existing patients. Get a full exam, free. Digital x-rays, free. Panoramic x-ray, free. 3D cone beam scan, free. Gum health check, free. Oral cancer screening, free. That's right, they're all free. No pain, no cost, just real care. Only at Paradise Dental, where it's our way of giving back during these tough times. But you have to hurry. This incredible offer expires this Friday, May 2nd at noon. Call 234-4040 to book your appointment now. That's 234-4040. Call Paradise Dental today and take advantage of this unbelievable offer before it runs out.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
You owned your car for 4 years. You named it Brad. You loved Brad. And then you totaled him. You two had been through everything together. 2 boyfriends, 3 jobs. You're like, nothing can replace Brad. Then Liberty Mutual calls. And you break into your happy dance.
If you sign up for Better Car Replacement, we'll pay for a car that's a model year newer with 15,000 fewer miles than your old one. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Welcome back, Marianas. It is 8:38 in the morning, and we think we got everything all squared away. I think it just needed a little time off. I think that's what was happening. The old computer was doing too many things, processing too many things at the same time, so I just need to cut some of this stuff out and get all set. Trim the fat. Speaking of trim the fat, they got great deals over at Laddie Belt 24-Hour Fitness. That is where we are going to be heading today because it's May. And there's never been a better time to go out there and get yourself
in better shape. And why not go to the place that's the newest gym in Saipan? Now, they're not the newest company, but they have the newest facility over here in the wonderful village of Chalakanoa, right down the street from us, and they've got everything. Like everything. Free weights? Got it. Machines? Got it. Treadmills? Got it. Spin bikes? Got it. Cold plunge? Got it. Sauna? Got it. They got everything. The only thing they need really, they just need you. So if you get down there at Gladdy Bill 24-Hour Fitness, that's going to be 100% the perfect package. You go down there, they've got great deals on supplements. They've got great protein drinks, smoothie bars. You name it, they've got it, and it's outstanding. You know, they have an octagon over there too. They got the heavy bags over there to slug it out. They got those weight sleds that you could push around. They have everything. The only thing that they really need is you to go down there. So go check them out, and they're right down the street in the shadow of the Aquarius Beach Tower. They've got great parking, and man, we'll be down there, and we'll see if there's a big transition. I'm not saying we're going to be like Troy Torres ripped, but you know. I'm just saying, we're going to see what happens after getting in there and slugging away this month and every month thereafter. So we're going to take advantage of it, and you should too. So go on down there and check it out. And they've got great deals, and they make it easy for people to pay too. They're the only ones that let you pay as you can, really, essentially, for like every other week. You could do like bi-weekly payments, like based on your paychecks for your monthly fee. So that's a pretty good deal. And you're talking about a veteran-owned business. Good folks, good places. They've got great classes. You know their classes? They're free if you want to join one of their classes, if you're a member, right? And then when you are a member, you're going to end up getting discounts over at PHA Pharmacy for all of the supplements that you get too. So you can't beat it. It's the best way to go. All right, JJ. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. I saw Tobot. JJ was over there yesterday. All the folks from Marianas Insurance went over there. I think they were all invited because it was the place for Marianas Insurance folks to hang out yesterday. It was. It absolutely was. They were all there. All right, the countdown has begun. 10 o'clock is when Meow's Poke Deli opens up. We're going to head over there. But before we do that, we're going to be over at Laddie Belt to get our workout in. All right, just a little bit of time left. It's a great time for you guys to call if you've got any questions, comments, jokes. 789-2323, 789-2323. Definitely interested in your call. But today is May 1st. It is May Day. And you guys don't know this so much. Hockey fans in Buffalo know this. All these years ago, what year was that, man? That was in 1993. There was an overtime game, and the call on this game is outstanding. I don't know if I play this, this is somebody telling the story about it from Mike Pekka. No. This call of this game is the best, and there it is. It was a Game 4 sweep over the Boston Bruins by the Buffalo Sabres, and it was outstanding. The announcer who called the game is Rick Jenneret, and watching the game, again, it's a playoff series. In hockey, like basketball, but in basketball, in the earlier rounds, I think it's a best of 5, and then it goes to best of 7, but in hockey, they're all best of 7s. Yes, Louisa, please share the standings with, that would be great. All right, so here is this call for this game. One of the best announcers of all time.
We hit each other clean, and that's all you care about. You don't mind if a guy plays tough against you.
Draws popped back into the Sabres corner. Carney after it as he teams up with Sutton holding on to Hines.
No. Hold on. I got to stop this because that is a great game, but that is not the right call. That was the TV announcer. The TV announcer was not the right one for that one. Hold on. You guys need to see the real one. Hold on. Let's see. The split screen with the window in here. This is what you really need to see. Hold on. I'm going to get this queued up. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what's going on? Why in the world are we listening to the wrong announcer on this? And that's why. It was the wrong announcer. Hold on. This is a little bit more of a me thing for my little Buffalo history thing. Okay. Boom. Let's minimize this a little bit. And this is like one of the best calls of all time. And it's a real short one, don't worry. I'm just looking for the longer clip that I can find on it. And it looks like they're only, it's only like a few seconds. Here we go. Let's see if I can't.
LaFontaine, he gets tripped up, gets it to May, and over the line. Here's May going in on goal. He shoots. He scores! Mayday! 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 Brad May wins it in overtime.
That's back in the old. All right, well, I don't want to get copyright on that. But that's the old Buffalo War Memorial Auditorium. That was the best place. Excuse me. The best place to watch a hockey game. Every seat, even the nosebleeds up at the very top, it was still a way better seat than a lot of the seats that you end up getting today. How about this one? Is this a good one? No, that's the retailing. I'll do this one again, though, just to see, because I think this one's going to be a little better resolution. We're just watching. Here, let me do this. My Buffalo peeps and hockey peeps will get this one.
And he gets tripped up, gets it to May, and over the line. Here's May going in on goal. He shoots. He scores! Mayday! 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 Brad May wins it in overtime. Brad May, Buffalo sweeps the Bruins.
Yeah, second Bruins. But really, the big play on that one is just May Day, because today is May, right? Oh no, get out of here. Yeah, there it is again. Anyway, it was a great moment watching playoff stuff. Some of these things happened, like this one, 93. That was back when I was in the service, and I didn't get to see it live back then. I got to catch a lot of these things afterwards. Man, the hockey in the 90s. Boy, I'll tell you some of the series, and then right after I got out of the service, being able to pick right back up with it and seeing the how that worked with the playoffs and everything was outstanding. And then I move out here. I totally dropped off. I haven't been paying attention for years, except for if my team does well. And the Sabres have kind of sucked for the last 20 years, for sure. We've had some good players, some flashes of excitement, but generally, it's pretty fair to say Sabres, not a great hockey team for a long time. Same owner as the Buffalo Bills. You got someone who's passionate about wanting someone from Buffalo, a billionaire who really wants to have a good team and all that stuff, but not so much in the success column. Anyway, what made that play a real big deal is that they had not made it to the second round of the playoffs for like 10 years before that happened. So 11 years, actually, before that happened. So that was a big deal. Anyway, all right. Well, there's not a whole lot left going on today, but I know there's a lot of prep work that I've got for tomorrow morning. And so we do have confirmation, by the way, that we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So tomorrow, what we're going to do in lieu of a show, we might have a real quick show, brief, just to do like a test broadcast for what we're going to end up doing before, so we would get in there early. But tomorrow morning, a real early show that we got to be respectful of also, because we're going to be doing a funeral. It's our first one. A family asked us if we would do a live stream for their funeral, for their family member's funeral, because of their family members in the States who would want to see it. So they said, hey, do you do that? I said, well, we haven't, but we can, and we will. So that's what we're going to do. So you guys, if you tune in tomorrow and later in the morning, we're going to be from 9:50 till about 1 o'clock. We'll be doing the funeral, and so we'll bring you all that tomorrow if you want to watch. And at the very least, you could say a prayer for the Marianas family who lost their sister, and we're going to do our part to help broadcast that for them. So I didn't know that was going to be something that we do, but now it is, and we're going to do our best to make them feel pretty good about it. So that's what we got. I think that's what we got for today, guys. Well, I get ready to prep for that, and I got to make sure I can get all the info so I can put all those graphics together and make sure that they're good to go for it. All right, if you got any, first of all, you know what I can do? I could definitely thank you guys for something else. First of all, aside from saying thank you for watching, and I will thank you for watching, but I'm really thankful that you guys send us information about things that are happening. You guys have sent us photos, you guys have sent us videos, you've sent us news tips about what's going on, and this whole thing works because of you. There's no way I could be everywhere and know everything about everything everywhere and all that other stuff. I only get to know about that stuff because of you guys. You guys send that stuff to us and get the word out, and then we can find out more for you. You know, we could be there for you. And then it's like you're an eye reporter. You're an eyewitness to things happening. You send it to us so we can we'll tell people that we got it from you. You know, let us know. You are our eyewitnesses out there in the community. If you see stuff happening, send it our way. You can send it in the messenger. You can send it on WhatsApp. You can just send us a message saying you have something, and we'll get it for you. All right, so that's what we got for you today, folks. I think it's been a long week. Yesterday was kind of a long day, so today I'm pretty cool with taking a little bit of a breather, albeit like 10 minutes early. Maybe that's the 10-minute head start I need to get over to Niao's Deli. Oh, nice. Sorry. That was a great comment in our WhatsApp chat. Yeah, I know. All right. What else do I got? I'm looking at, there's a big birthday party with stand-up comedy a couple nights from now, and I'm excited about that. I've been working on some little jokes, and hopefully they are killer. How about this one? This is good. Here. Did you guys like the program that we had the other day? I got to put on something, by the way. I can't just hear nothing in the background. All right. Did you like the program that we had about 2 weeks ago? It's called Off the Hill with Representative Marissa Flores. It was great. I loved it. I love that we have this, the news service is a platform, right, where you can end up having your own show. And you're like, yeah, anyone could do it. You're right. You totally can. But if you want to do it through us, we got all the stuff, and we got set up. But more important, we have the platform for it. Like, there's a lot of people who follow us now, so people are going to see what you're doing and all that. And so we had that new program called Off the Hill with Representative Marissa Flores. Well, in the premiere episode, we had our U.S. delegate, Kimberly King Hines, on the show. And that show was widely viewed for sure, but it certainly was a lot of fun to watch the ladies interact. It was great. Well, this coming week, on Tuesday, Marissa's going to be interviewing our new MVA Managing Director, Jamaica Tyrone. And that'll be right here in the NMI News Service studio, but it'll be wherever you are on your phone, because you'll be able to watch it on our YouTube channel as well. After it's done, we'll upload it to YouTube, just because doing them both at the same time is just better for us if we throw it to the YouTube feed afterwards, because we end up recording it right after or during the show too. So it's a nice high quality version as well. So look forward to that next Tuesday. And you know, it's great. We get to sit here. They get to relax and prepare while they get to chop it up a little bit. They try not to talk to each other a whole lot beforehand, because they don't want to waste all the conversation that they're going to have. But it's going to be neat. I'm looking forward to having them in studio. That's not the only thing happening next week. Also, on May 6th, we're going to have the folks from NM Posse are going to be in studio with us for Advocacy Amplified. I can't wait when they come in. It's one of the best things that we got going on. I love when those guys come in, and they're a big part of it. How about, what's the other shows that we got? SIP Happens. That's going to be later in the month. And I don't know who the guest is yet coming for that, but that should be fun. You could do it too. You want to come in here and we produce your show for you. That's fun. I really enjoy doing it. And it gives you an opportunity to do it. You want to tell jokes? You want to just sing? Whatever it is that you want to do, we can produce your show. Send us a message. If we want to do a show that's all about, I love the idea of us doing a veterans show. Eric and Dennis, Anthony. Like, think about it, you guys. I love the idea of us doing a veterans show. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy serious. And no, you guys don't have to sit around drinking like some of those other shows. You can, but you don't have to. But a show that's really about veterans issues. And we could take the phone calls. And you guys can interact with more veterans, have more of a reach for more veterans from here. Even the veterans who are from here who are living in other places, they'll be able to watch it from here. I really love this idea. They do this in Guam. They do it on the radio. It's called Veterans with Benefits. I love that. I love that title. I don't think we're going to be able to beat that. We can come out with something else. Yes. We can come up with a good name. I don't know what it's going to be, but I love the idea of us doing a veteran-themed show. And that can include us bringing in veteran service officers. Can have folks who are in studio. We can have them on the phone. We can have them online as guests. We can get those calls from people who are from off island or from here. We do the video calls or phone call or in studio guests to join us too. That's another idea, and that's there's a whole bunch of them. But for something like that, I would end up being behind the camera, behind the everything, and you guys would be the actual folks running the show. And I'll tell you, you think it's hard? You think it's intimidating? No way, I can't do that. Yes, you can. It's so easy. And it's easier than you think. As long as you have good content and you got good stuff that you want to talk about, you got a real reason for doing what you're doing, you'll have an opportunity to do it. And I know you can, because I know all you guys. It'll be great. It's going to be a win all the way around. All right. Well, that's what I got for you, folks. That's today. It is Thursday. The weekend is almost here. And there's plenty of stuff to do this weekend. And in just over an hour, it's the grand opening of Niao's Poke Deli. Go check them out. Tell them you heard about them from us. Please. Tell them you heard about them from us. It definitely will help us, no doubt about it. But if you tell them you heard about it from us, it's kind of neat because they'll be able to hear that they, a little bit of that reach. And remember, this weekend, Tres de Mayo at VFW Saipan Post 3457. You know what else is happening this weekend? If you're in for a little bit more of an adventure, you can go to Tinian. Hop on the plane, call Star Marianas. They've got extra flights going this weekend because it is the San Jose Fiesta. Yeah, and this is like the big fiesta happening over in Tinian. Oh, I love that post right there. Tamara says, can we get Ed Probst to do a cooking show? Oh my God, that would be awesome. Because I want to steal his secrets, his recipes. Oh, it's so good. Dude can cook. Maybe that's what we got to end up doing for our next, we got to make sure we have a cooking studio in here too. But you know what we could do? That would be great if we did it on location from NM Tech. Not in the studio, but there. In fact, that would be a great class to teach. I could teach like the video stuff, but we do it there. I don't want to be the instructor. There's better people for that. Jojo Alpuzo would be perfect for that over there. A real production class for NM Tech would be great. He's got his hands full with MHS, so but he would be ideal. But if we had a cooking show studio, be awesome. Could feature the folks from NM Tech. Anyway, San Jose Fiesta this weekend in Tinian. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be great. There's a lot of extra flights going on from Star Marianas. You can give them a call, and they will get you there and back and at a great rate. There's also a cornhole tournament. Oh, my gosh. It's a $50 entry fee, and there's going to be some great prizes. You can register online on an app. Scoreholio. No way. That's great. If you want to get more information about it, you can contact Prince Cruz or Bambino for more information. 285-5772 or 783-5711. Can I make this a bigger one? Can I make that the whole screen? One second. I want to get you guys. I want it to be pretty easy for you to see it. I might have to change the size a little bit there for a sec. But that's if you want to end up getting involved over there, and that'll be a lot of fun at the Tinian San Jose Fiesta happening this weekend. Over where? Over in Tinian. That's right. So don't miss out. All right, guys. I think that's it for us now. We're at the 9 o'clock hour. We'll get you the update from the Associated Press so that you know everything that's happening in the United States and all around the world. Oh, my God. That's the slowest, saddest kind of stuff. How about this? Nah, I guess this will ride us into the break. Anyway, so that's it, guys. That's the show. We'll be back tomorrow, very early, very brief from Mount Carmel. The show's not going to be the same tomorrow because we are going to be doing the funeral afterwards. It's not going to be the same broadcast. That's going to be kind of our test broadcast just to make sure everything works. And we'll just knock out a couple of things and then we'll go over it. Let's do some drinking. Let's do a drinking segment at his home bar. Oh, my gosh. That is an outstanding idea and totally doable. And it would be a lot of fun. It's all outside, but I know we could do it. I've done it, and it would be fun. The question is, when do you stop? You're going to have to keep going the whole way. Because that's it. It's going to... And how could I just hang out there and not be part of the consumption function? I know, that would be it for me. All right, well, let's get you guys the latest... Here we go. There it is. That is the latest drop from the Associated Press. I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors, and I want to say thanks especially to IT&E keeping us connected to you guys with everything that we need. Wherever we go, wherever we do, we couldn't do it without Team Blue. Thank you. IT&E at the corner of you need us, and we love you.
I'm Ben Thomas. The U.S. and Ukraine have announced an economic deal.
We want something for our efforts beyond what you would think would be acceptable.
President Trump talking about the aid the U.S. has provided to help Ukraine repel Russia's invasion.
They have very good rare earth. As you know, we're looking for rare earth all the time.
He adds,
it's also good for them because you'll have an American presence at the site.
Europe's economy picked up some strength in the first quarter, growing 0.4%. Sagar Magani reports the U.S. went the other way.
The government says the economy shrank last quarter for the first time in 3 years at an average annual rate of 0.3%.
That's Biden. That's not Trump, because we came in on January. This is quarterly numbers.
But the drop was fueled by a surge in imports as foreign companies try to get ahead of the president's sweeping tariffs. Sagar Magani, Washington.
The Supreme Court's heard arguments over a religious charter school. Ed Donahue has a report.
Chief Justice John Roberts appears to hold the key vote over whether the Supreme Court will allow the nation's first publicly funded religious charter school. The Oklahoma Supreme Court ruled the taxpayer-funded St. Isidore of Seville Catholic Virtual School would entangle church and state in violation of the First Amendment. The court seems deeply divided. Justice Elena Kagan is likely to back the Oklahoma ruling.
These charter schools are in every respect equivalent to regular public schools.
Conservatives like Brett Kavanaugh seem firmly on the side of the school.
They're not asking for special treatment. They're not asking for favoritism. They're just saying, don't treat us worse because we're religious.
Justice Amy Coney Barrett recused herself. Chief Justice Roberts appears to be the only vote in doubt. If he sides with the liberals, the vote would be 4-4, an outcome that would leave the state court decision in place and leave the issue unresolved nationally. Ed Donahue, Washington.
This is AP News. Visa wants to give your credit card number to artificial intelligence agents. Donna Warder explains.
How would you like an AI agent with your credit card number to do your shopping and even book trips? Visa says it's partnering with a group of leading AI chatbot developers, including Microsoft and OpenAI, to connect their AI systems to Visa's payment network. And it's also working with IBM, online payment company Stripe, and phone maker Samsung. Visa has spent the past 6 months working with AI developers to address technical obstacles that still need to be ironed out before consumers can use the credit card plan. Visa's Jack Forrestel calls the service transformational, but he says although early incarnations of agent-based commerce are doing a really good job on the shopping end, they're still having problems with payments. Still, Visa expects more widespread usage next year. I'm Donna Warder.
And I'm Ben Thomas, AP News. Thanks for listening.
Good morning, Marianas.
So many things we gotta discuss. Happy day, Tirawamian greetings. To Rhoda, Guam, Saipan, and Tinian. For all your island news. From a beautiful place with Pacific views. It's always so much fun on Good Morning Mariana.